everyone, I'm JD from Willowbound Journals, and this is a new journal that I have finished making, and I made it in the same style as my original art journal. So this art journal I loved filling, and it was the first time I tried this style where I just put anything and everything in there. This was the very first page spread that I did in this journal, and I just absolutely loved it. It was very therapeutic, and I love this size, the smaller size for art journaling, because then the pages aren't as intimidating to fill up. And I really love sweet floral fabric. Love, 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 especially blues and pinks. It's a lovely combination. So anyway, I made another journal in the same style. I believe I used chipboard for both. So you know the backs of paper pads, it has that sturdy backing on it. So once I use the paper pad, I just take that backing board, that chipboard, and I fold it in half, and I trim the edge if I need to, and then yeah, I just covered it in beautiful fabric. Love it. And I used a different fabric on the inside because I didn't have enough for both. Got some blue embroidery thread for the binding. And then what I've done here, because this is a personal journal, I have put the pages that I like to use in my journals, in my art journal specifically. So this is typewriter page that I picked up when I bought my vintage typewriter at a vintage place. This is vintage paper that I've pulled apart from a vintage notebook that I found in a different vintage place. My cat wants to join in. Got some coffee dyed paper. This lovely, lovely vintage ledger. I love vintage ledger so much. This is my absolute favorite type of paper. This is some vintage French paper, and I like the idea that's got a little bit of script there, just a little bit, just a hint. So I want to preserve that when I come to this page. This is some sort of textured paper from a sketchbook, and it's one of those pages from my everything journal for the everything journal course. So because I rip out pages so it doesn't get too chunky, I have leftover pages, and it's got such a nice texture, really cool. This paper is, I believe this one's from a smaller notebook from another vintage place that I got this book from as well. So I love taking apart notebooks and vintage books like that with blank pages. A coffee dyed page. This I got in a beautiful Happy Mail. There were some pieces of applique inside, and I believe it's from Alexandra. So I thought I needed to include that in my journal, and it gives it some texture, and I love it. This one I got from a vintage ledger from another vintage place in Melbourne. So this is what I mean, because I know it's for me, I'm choosing, hand-picking each page. That means so much to me. And people ask me, what's your favorite supply for making journals? And I always say paper, because you don't need anything else to make a stunning, amazing, special, meaningful, useful journal. And look, every page in here has a story. You know, I know where I got each of these pages from. I love it. Here's another vintage French page with just a little bit of text again that I'll preserve. Love it. This is another page from a vintage notebook that I picked up from thrifting. Here again, this is some more paper from a different visual diary, sort of sketchbook type paper. Another vintage French grid paper. This one came from a vintage exercise book from a vintage place. Same with this one. So very cool. And the middle page, I just like having something large and blank, so it's a coffee dyed page there, because I do love coffee dyed pages as well. So then just on the other side, the same sort of thing. But yeah, it's just a very simple journal, but to me it's very special, and I love it because of all the different types of papers I've used. And okay. And yeah, that's my favorite thing, is just the paper. Just the paper is what makes it amazing and special. So that is a flip through of my next art journal. Hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Well, and let me know what type of supply is your favorite, and specifically what type of paper is your favorite paper. So for me, it's my favorite supply is paper, and my favorite type of paper is vintage ledger. And Keanu wants to say hello. Let's see if we can get him in frame. He's like, no, I don't want to be in frame. I just want to be here. There he is. Hi, honey. Hello. Oh, snap. All right, guys. Goodbye from me and my crafty cat. Until next time. See you in the next video. Bye, guys. A big thank you to my beautiful patrons supporting me in February. I really hope you absolutely love it there. If you would like to become a patron, the link is down below in the description box. And my Patreon is where you get access to the start to finish journal making series each month, sneak peeks and first access to all of my creations, and depending on your tier level, printable kits, every single printable kit from my Etsy plus a new one each month. There are mail tiers and community tiers and all sorts of things. Check the description box down below also for links to my courses, for my journaling courses and creative courses, places to find me, and ways to contact me if you ever have any questions or video requests.